Hey loves, it's Brianna. You might know me as Bits of Bri, and today I'm sharing a day in the life of a YouTube mom, just in case you've ever wondered what does a YouTuber do behind the scenes or what a YouTuber does for their business. I'm going to be showing you my work schedule and all of the behind the scenes of what my life looks like on 2 working mom days, just so you get a really good picture of what I'm doing as a YouTube mom. But every day starts off with my 5 a.m. morning routine where I make my coffee, work out on my exercise bike, and on this day I actually had to finish editing a YouTube video that I was posting later that morning, so I had my computer propped up there. I was also working on some of my new Etsy designs for my Etsy shop as well, which I'll give you a sneak preview of shortly. But then I shower, get myself ready, get the kids ready for the day. And on this day, Landon had school and Presley went to Gigi's house so that I could get in some longer work hours until I went to his fall party later on in the afternoon. So I dropped Landon off at school and Adam took Presley to Gigi's. And then once I got home, I started working again on my video description, working on the title, the thumbnail, the tags. The tags are what help the video, like if somebody's searching for a day in the life video or a cleaning video, you kind of have to figure out the words that people would be searching for. And that's what I mean by tags. But that's, I think, just a little bit of the behind the scenes that if you haven't done YouTube or blogging or SEO sort of stuff, that can all be something that I think people watching probably don't even think about, that YouTubers are putting thought behind before they post a video. And also just made my to-do list for the work day of everything that I needed to get done. And here is what my schedule is for this day. Again, I try to get in as much work as possible when I don't have the kids so that I can be in true stay-at-home mom mode on the days that I do as much as possible. And then I'm also going to be showing you just a second day in this video, and that's what this schedule looks like so that you can see even more behind the scenes. Plus, I have a recipe at the very end that you do not want to miss. It's like my favorite Instapot recipe ever. And I'm so excited because this is a collab with a newer YouTube mom, Lauren Stewart, DC. She's a mom of 3 and she's so funny. You will love her. And she's so talented. She's got a blog, a podcast. She's killing it on Instagram. She is hilarious. Her stories make me crack up. And she's sharing a day in her life as well. She's just a total sweetheart. I will never forget she sent us dinner after my dad passed away. She's just got the biggest heart and is someone you will want to follow and support. So please, when you are done watching my day in the life, go watch hers, subscribe to her channel, and please let her know in the comments of her video that I sent you. And if you screenshot showing that you subscribed and send that to Lauren, she will send you her presets for free, so definitely do that. And if Lauren sent you here, welcome. I hope that you enjoy this behind the scenes look at what my days look like as a YouTube mom on my working days. So check out some of my cleaning and my decorating videos and click that red subscribe button and turn on all your notifications while you watch today so that you don't miss any of my videos coming up. So next on the schedule, I had to get my Instagram post up for the day. So some behind the scenes you might not always know about is the Lightroom preset filters. They take just a little bit of time to tweak your photo. I wrote the description for it, and then I make the coordinating like to know it post. That's so that you guys can easily find the links to anything that we're wearing or using in the post, cleaning products, baking tools, all that kind of stuff. It just takes a lot of behind the scenes organization because I find anything that we get in stores and anything that I order online, and I organize all of it into folders so that way I have all the links ready to go for you, just because I get asked for links to things all of the time. So I just try to make them very accessible so that I can share them with you easily. And that's one of the ways bloggers and YouTubers do make their income. So I always appreciate it a ton when you ask and use my links. So just thank you so much for doing that. It's a great way to show support. But then I got that Instagram post up right before my YouTube video went live. And I always try to spend the first hour trying to answer as many comments as I can. And I also make sure that I share the video on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, just because it really helps to have more people watching your video right away. So if you're part of my notification squad and have all your notifications turned on and you watch and you comment right away, that is the sweetest way to support the YouTubers that you love. So just thank you. And I also sent the trick or treat winners their treat that morning too. I'm gonna try to do this, like continue to do the trick or treat. I'll call it something different because I know it will be over once Halloween is over, but I want to get you guys things that are on your wish list in the future. So make sure, like, keep your wish list, or if you are just joining the channel, make a registry on Amazon. I'll have the link below. And I do just hope this is helpful because I really wanted to make this as if I was just starting YouTube, what I wish I would have known that YouTubers did behind the scenes, like before I dove in to do this, to be like, oh, okay, that's something I need to be thinking about, or oh, that's something that they do. Having sort of fallen into this, I could not be more grateful. I think God led me to do this for whatever reason. And that's why I love finding any way that I can to give back to you guys, because I would not have this if it were not for you guys. So I just want you to always know that whatever my videos you watch, or whenever you tell friends about my channel, or when you buy merch from my Etsy shop, however you're supporting, it just means the absolute world to me, because I get to do a job that I really, really love. And if you haven't been following for quite some time, I got time with my dad and more time with my kiddos that I wasn't getting when I was working a traditional 9-to-5 job. So I just want to thank you guys so much for that. And I always try to respond to as many comments as I can right away after I post stuff, and then I'll usually try to loop back within 24 hours and respond to as many as I can that commented later, because I get it, you can't always watch right away, so I totally understand, but I just always want to try to connect with you and talk to you because I love hearing from you. And on this day, I also had an Instagram story that I needed to make sure that I put up. And I needed to make sure that my blog post was live for the cookie recipe that was in that day's video. That's a really good one if you want to check it out on my blog. But sorry if it does seem like there isn't a lot going on. It just, so much of this work is screen time. So whether it's on my phone or my computer, but I did just want to share so you truly know what the behind the scenes looks like and what kind of work goes into it for what you see on my YouTube channel or my blog or my Instagram. And this is also why I try to do this when the kids aren't around, because I feel like I would just be on my phone or my computer all of the time. Next, I had a shipment I had to send out from my Etsy shop. I'm seriously so excited about all the new holiday designs. So here's a little sneak peek of what's coming. I'm finishing the Etsy listings probably while you're watching this, if you're watching it right after I post it. So if you want to, check the description box. I'll put a link there, and I'll let you know on my Instagram, and I'll do a YouTube community post too, so that you know when you can place your holiday orders. I'm so excited. And I had some data that I needed to send over to my manager. That's probably one of the things I think a lot of people also don't realize until they do it, is how much data you get for every platform and how to analyze it. And if you work with brands, they want you to share certain data with them about how posts performed, because collaborating with brands is usually the biggest way influencers and bloggers make their income. And then secondary AdSense from subs not skipping ads on YouTube videos is usually the second way that YouTubers make an income. So it truly does support anyone that you follow when you like and comment and just show your support on every post and video, whether it's sponsored or not. And now it was around lunchtime, so I heated up some soup and got back to work while eating, because today I was planning out my posts and videos and Instagram pictures for the holidays. So I was on Pinterest getting some inspiration just from all of the pins that I've pinned over the last couple of months, because the planning for this really does take a while to have all the decor and recipes and clothing, and if there are any props or anything for blog and Instagram posts that we need. I was just brain dumping all of the ideas that I finally wanted to put into fruition onto Post-it notes and figuring out what I'd like to do for the next couple of months for you guys. And I cannot wait. Right now, I'm planning on sharing how I'm decorating for Christmas, how I'm decorating for Thanksgiving. And since I host Thanksgiving, I'm going to share all of the food prep, cleaning, hosting tips. I'm also going to be sharing my Christmas brunch recipes in case you do any sort of a holiday brunch. And I'll be vlogging so you can hang out with our family, do some of our Christmas traditions with us, because I know everybody loved Vlogmas last year so much, and I'm just really excited. It should be such a fun 2 months. But I do have a lot of photos and blog posts that I'll just have to be planning ahead for outfits and food and other items that I need, and some videos that will require just some prep work too. So I'm trying to be as organized as I can so that I can enjoy the holidays as well, and also just give enough notice to my team, because again, I work with a photographer and a virtual assistant, so that everything can be completed in advance with as little of stress on everyone as possible. On the way to Landon's school party, I stopped at the post office to drop off my Etsy order and check my P.O. box, and I got some really sweet goodies from you guys, so just thank you. You're so sweet. You'd never have to send me anything. And the last thing on my to-do list for this day was to clean my office. It's not going to be perfect until I actually decorate for Christmas, but I've been prepping in here and just pulled a lot of stuff out and had all the decor that I got when I did a shop with me video recently. You want to check it out, and I've got some really cute stuff. And I also got some outfits that I'd ordered for the kids, and just I needed to organize it all for everything from Thanksgiving to Christmas, even a New Year's outfit for the photos and posts that I'm going to be working on. But I actually love doing this. I feel like it probably looks a little crazy and intense, but I've seen some other influencers recently share their family outfit planning, and it looks a lot like this. It's always all over the floor so that you can see if the brother-sister combos work and stuff. And then Post-its are seriously my best friend so that I can visually see what everything is for so that I don't mix anything up. And again, here's what my schedule is for this day. So I need to wrap things up, make dinner for the kids before Adam and I head out for a date night with our best friends. But there's still some more behind the scenes for day 2 that you don't want to miss. So cue the outfit change. Okay, so I'm gonna start off this morning showing you behind the scenes of taking our Instagram picture for the day. So I was looking at my feed and I realized I would like a picture if it was me and the kids, and having the leaves behind us would just like look the prettiest on the grid. I use an app called Plan to sort of test and see if I like the way that things look when they're laid out before I post anything. But that's my vision for today. We'll see if I can pull it off. You never know, because with 2 toddlers, sometimes the picture you want just doesn't end up happening. And one thing you might have heard me talk about before, Adam is my very sweet Insta husband, but sometimes in the rush of mornings, and because he only works from home occasionally, and when he does, he's sequestered in the basement, we don't interrupt him. We kind of act like he's not home. But he takes photos here and there, but I do have a good friend who's a photographer. Her name's Molly, and we plan shoot days usually every couple of weeks, and then all those outfits that I outfit planned get put to use. So we will take as many pics with the kids as we can, and then we switch to taking any pics of just me, since the kids' attention span is only for so long, and I never want to force them to be taking pictures. So we just try and go for as long as we can, and then throw in the towel. Gotta do the check, make sure we got some good ones. But that has helped me just so much to get a bunch of photos.
Oh,
she
I like
takes
this
the most
one.
Beautiful photos too. And then that way I kind of have a batch of what works for Instagram and works for my blog all at once. And it's less work for Adam to have to do to take blog or Instagram pictures as often.
Brighten it a little bit. Okay, so see, you can see what your actual feed looks like, and then you can take pictures from your camera roll and you can sort of drag them down to see, okay, do I like how that looks now? And that's kind of what I wanted, because since that one had leaves, I wanted this one to have the leaf background too. Now I know there are some feeds that people just do not care about this, but me personally, I love following people who have really pretty, aesthetically pleasing feeds. It's just what my eye is drawn to, and that's the kind of
like feed I like to have, because that's just my particular thing. I think it's totally cool if like you do not care, you do you, but me personally, I like having all my pictures to have the same filter so that they have the same kind of tones and looks, and then I just like things to look balanced across my feed. But I just figured I would show you a little bit of the behind the scenes there of what I kind of think about when I either take pictures for my feed or decide what I'm gonna post next. Got tons of Christmas bedding that all needs to get washed. So this is for the master bedroom, like the sheets and the duvet cover. And then I've got all these throw blankets that go on our couch. And these green crystals smell so good. I think they're the sport, yeah, they're the sport scented crystals. Okay, so that stuff's drying. That stuff is now washing. I gotta do Landon's, and I've gotta pull Presley's and his bed sheets. That's his duvet cover. But I am out the door in my house shoes on purpose because I'm gonna get a new pair and I need to get my nails done. It seriously is the hardest thing to decide nail colors.
I don't think we got enough time. So
after Thanksgiving's over, I'm totally going to do these stencils. You like can kind of see the detail. They go on top of your nail and they're like holographic. They're really cool looking. And I was trying to pick out a nail color that would work for a lot of the holiday videos and photos that I'll be taking over the weekend. So I went with an ox blood red. Anna Saccone actually told me this would be a good color because she's always on top of the color trends. And she was absolutely right. I love this one. I love this color.
You can put inside here the tone pink.
Oh yeah, no, it turns pink. How funny this is. It like turns pink inside of there. We were laughing at it. The shade is called Wineberry. And one of the things I always do is take the stuff that was sent in PR kits or to the P.O. box or just clothing items or any kind of household stuff that we're not using anymore and donate it. If you've watched my KonMari videos, you know how good it feels just to get rid of all that clutter. So I always try to take anything that was sent by a brand if we're not going to use it and donate it. I'm sure bigger YouTubers than me probably have so much stuff that they get sent. I think that's just one of the things I was most shocked about when becoming a YouTuber. I knew that there were definitely paid videos with brands just from watching other YouTubers who would say this video is sponsored by blah, blah, blah. But I never realized how much stuff brands send to YouTubers and bloggers all the time. And it honestly makes me feel a little guilty if I'm just being honest. I mean, I get it. It's a smart business move because brands want you to share their products, but that's why I always try to give back as much as possible. If I'm not going to use something, I donate it. Then I had to run to the store for a few things that we needed, and I picked up some pumpkins there because Landon has been asking me all week to get the little baby pumpkins, he calls them, to put along the walkway to our house for Halloween. I think he might like decorating like his mom because he set it up so cute. Next, I had to film my Bath & Body Works haul. There will be a bonus video soon with all of the new Christmas scents for 2019. And then I made dinner. This Instant Pot roast recipe turned out so amazing. You have to try it. It's so good. Complete opposite of the recipe in my last day in the life video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll have to watch that video. But I will have the full recipe for this pot roast over on my blog. It's bitsofbri.blog.com.
down, 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 down. And I thought it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Don't know, no words, no more, no. I got so high on a hill. That's when I loved you the most. No, I thought I should let you know. Don't know, no words, no more, no. Don't know, no words, no more. We don't know, no words, no more. We don't know, no words, no more, no, no. We don't know, no words, no more. We don't know, no words, no more. We don't know, no words, no more, no, no.
All right, finally time for some family time. After working all day, we were painting our pumpkins this year for Halloween, and it was just so fun. So carrots, they're so yummy. We didn't spit out our food tonight.
Don't put it.
It actually is, I think, a really good Instant Pot recipe.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you say Instant Pot or Instant Pot?
I don't know.
I feel like I hear everybody say Instant Pot, but it says on it Instant Pot.
I didn't notice that. I feel like Instapot is
It's
what I
easier
would
to
say.
say. Instant Pot. Instant Pot recipes. It's a good one. I love how artistic Landon is becoming, and Adam came up with a really cute idea to pay homage to his Halloween costume last year when we dressed up like the Coco characters. But I'm excited for you to see what we're being this year. Keep an eye out on Instagram because that's where we'll be posting our costume first.
Some say that love don't hurt, but I've got you stuck in my memory. Some say that hearts come first, but they've never known what it's like to be in love at 20 years old. We kiss in the rain till we catch a cold. Some say that love don't hurt, but I want you back, cause I've got you stuck in my memory.
And once the kids were in bed for the night, I stayed up editing this video for you. So I hope that you enjoyed it and got a glimpse into what I don't really show on my other day in the lives and get to see some of the behind the scenes. I don't think it's super interesting, but it's probably a lot more work and planning, at least for the type of content that I make, because since I'm doing all the decorating and cooking, maybe some people just don't realize that YouTubers and bloggers have to put a lot of thought and planning into all of that. But I love what I get to do, and I could not do this without all of you. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me that you're here. And if you are new here, join my OGs. Make sure you're subscribed, have your notifications turned on, and join the notification squad so that you don't miss any of my new upcoming holiday videos. And don't forget to check out Lauren Stewart and subscribe to her channel before you leave YouTube today. I will see you in my next video. Bye, loves.